Hey guys, Jaxxsin here. I have been playing Fallout 4 for the past like fucking 12 hours or so, man, and I just wanted to make a video for two reasons, like my impressions on the game and my recommendation. I'm gonna get that out of the way right now. My impression is that it's fucking awesome. It's surpassed every expectation I had for it, and I mean, I wasn't having a lot just because I knew it was going to be what it was, and that was going to be fucking awesome because it's Bethesda, and I played the first one. I'm a huge fan, so Fallout 3, that is. I guess not technically the first one, but whatever. I'm a fucking huge fan of the way they did this, and so that's my impressions on it. It's fucking amazing, and my recommendation, buy it. Buy it. I promise you, you will not get, short of like The Witcher 3, you're not going to get the amount of content and entertainment in any other $60 title out right now that you are in Fallout 4. It's fucking packed full of shit. Like I said, just playing it for 12 hours, man. I haven't even gone on to like the second part of the main story. Maybe it's the third or fourth part. I can't remember. I'm not going to do any spoilers in here, but you know, just huge fucking game. So much going on. Alright, now I'm gonna just get into this. I'm gonna just fucking nerd out on this game for a minute. Okay, this game, like Fallout 3, had a very special place in my life at the time that I got it. Okay, let me explain something. So I had been on drugs, heroin, and I had gotten off of them, but I was still on drugs. Let me make that clear. Like, I was still on drugs. I'd quit the lifestyle, but I was being prescribed Suboxone from the doctor, which is nothing more than like a substitute heroin. It's fucking just as addictive. It's just as harmful for your body, for your mental state of being. Like, you know what I mean? So I was still on drugs at the time. And I had lots of friends who were still on drugs who would buy these from me. So I had tons of money at the time. And so I was starting to get back into gaming a little bit. I hadn't played much of anything other than like my GameCube and shit like that for many years. So I started to I bought myself a PlayStation 3 again, and I was buying games regularly. And I remember I was regular at Game Crazy. I don't know if you remember them. They were like GameStop's competitor for a minute. I don't know how close it came down to the wire, because Game Crazy was affiliated with Hollywood Video, and as we all know, like, what happened to movie rental places, you know. Once everyone figured out they could just fucking stream that shit on their PC or at home on Netflix, you know what I mean? There was no reason for it anymore. But it was back when that was where I was going, and the kid talked me into pre-ordering. I've still got the fucking lunchbox and all that shit. I actually still have that shit, but he talked me into fucking pre-ordering Fallout 3, and he did this in two ways. Like, he told me two things that I knew I was gonna love it. He said it was a first-person shooter in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. God, that's a mouthful. Sorry, like I said, I've been playing for the last so many hours. I'm fucking so beyond delirious right now, guys. It's ridiculous. Anyway, but he said it's a fucking first-person post-apocalyptic. I will never get that out right, but you guys know what I'm saying right now. Anyway, set in the fucking, like, an alternate reality. And I was like, all right, hell yeah, because that shit's always interested me, man. Like, be it through fiction or fucking, you know, science, like movies, whatever, dude. Like, something about, like, just, you know, the end happened and the surviving people left over. Like, anything to do with that, I always loved. I was always a fan of. I always enjoyed watching or reading. And so that had me. And then the next thing he said that had me even more, like, sold, to the point where I gave him my 20 or so bucks, whatever it was, to pre-order the special edition. And he goes, it's made by the same guys who make Elder Scrolls. And I was like, you mean like Oblivion? Because Oblivion would have been the only one that I had played up to that point. But I had played the shit out of Oblivion, you know what I mean? Sneaking around with a bow, you know? Because you just sneak in the arena and shit and just jack your sneak up, and then you can just fucking crit, you know, sneak crit. Anyway, I had played the shit out of that. That's when I was like, whoa, man. Now, so when I got Fallout 3, I was still, like, using these drugs that the doctor had given me, but I quit a little bit after this had come out. So like I was playing the shit out of it, and then like I had like this really fucking fucked up transition period of being on stuff to being on nothing, you know what I mean? And I didn't really play anything. But this was the first thing I remember that was able to draw me out of just like that dark fucking area, both physically and mentally, to just like want to play a game again. And it was this one, and I played the absolute shit out of it, Fallout 3. I played it a lot, man. And it you know, it and World of Warcraft too, like those two games were like the games that I would attribute as like my rehab, if you know what I mean. Because I didn't go to rehab or anything, man. Like I did it all by myself, kind of boxed myself away. Looking back, it probably would have been more helpful if I did go to rehab, but meh, I fucking did it myself. Anyway, guys, like that, so you know what I'm saying when I'm saying that I recommend this game to you, dude, because it needed to be so much for it to still hit me in that place where like the greatest games have hit me, you know, like the ones that were just there at a certain point in time when you just like mentally needed to play them. You know what I mean? Like they just needed to be played by you for you to grow and learn something from them. And I don't know what way, but you know, that's attributed to your own personal life and your own existence. You know what I mean? But I'm sure if I'm sure you have a game that was like that like place in time, even if it might be a crappy game, you know, but whatever, like you probably have a game there that's, you know, a fucking just a place in time that means a lot to you. You know what I mean? Like means a lot to where you were at in life and where you were trying to go, and fucking it just kind of was there as like, I don't know, it's almost like that great fucking music album by your favorite band, you know what I mean, that just was there and fucking can take you back there and make you feel good again. And so like Fallout 4 had a lot to live up to. If you can't tell, I'm all waxing poetic about the subject, but no, this had a lot to live up to, man. And it has. I mean, I was immersed in it from the fucking start of the game to fucking when I'm still trying to talk myself into going to sleep right now. Like I still want to be playing this fucking game right now because it's just that good. Like it puts you in that place of like you're in the fucking wasteland, dude, and you're doing everything you can to survive, and you're meeting all these interesting people, and like it puts you there in that world so well, dude, just so well. Just as well as like The Witcher 3 did, you know, put you in that just, you know, fantastical fucking world that it put you in, you know, with magic and monsters and all that shit, you know, like it does that just as well as like in, you know, like this is alternate fucking timeline where, you know, like everything is just completely different, but in a fucking amazing way, you know what I mean? Like the technology, like the Pip-Boy is just, it's cool. Everything about it is fucking cool, I promise you. Like I'm sure you've played Fallout 3. If you haven't, get that, man. Fuck, go get that for fucking $15 and play it, you know. And then remember that this one is like that one a lot in many ways, but so much more polished. Just so much more polished and user friendly. Like there's so many improvements I could go on and on about, but I'm not going to do it. You need to experience it for yourself, and at the end of the day, it's gonna sell itself to you. Like, I mean, the shooting's smoother, fucking like, it's so much more polished, just so much more polished. There's like the fucking perk tree and shit like that is a lot better. It's very cool, and like the way it's laid out is very friendly to people, you know. I gotta show it there for a second, but yeah, like it's very user friendly. You're gonna die. Like I died a lot, man, but that's just because you poke around in places you shouldn't be poking around in, and then you just like make a mental note of it, and you're gonna come back later. Anyway, yeah, guys, go get it. $60 easy. I'm gonna let the rest of this video here in a second just be like a little experience I personally had. You can hear some of my glee and just some of my fucking nerding out about this fucking game as it was happening. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That's it for me. That's Jaxxsin, and I'm out of here. Take care, everybody.
Oh, fuck! Don't fuck up my dog, man! You fuck you! Shit! Oh, shit! You alright, buddy? Stay straight. Is this something overheat and then come cool down? Does this fucker cool down? Yeah! What now, motherfucker? Yeah! Get some, you son of a bitch! Ah! Those are gonna be worth some money. What am I in danger of? Really? You just saw me fucking... Bye! There's still motherfuckers out here, huh? That was sick! Oh, that was fun as fuck.